Hey guys, welcome to my video. Today we're talking about me, which is one of my favorite subjects, and also my life, which is also one of my favorite subjects. We're also talking about media. I've been wanting to do like gaming content for a while, so I'm excited for this video, but I've been like struggling with mixing the footage and the audio with the actual computer footage. So we're doing this. So today we're doing a tier list, and you're probably like, who are you to give your opinion about these people? I don't know. Anyways, I don't know why I have the opinion here. I just do. Okay? Nothing against anyone. A little bit against some people. You're probably like, what are your credentials? Like, why do you have the opinion on this? I have never been without YouTube. I've always grown up with it. I was there when it was like the edits of the Powerpuff Girls, and I'd just be like pictures of the screen or like pictures of an actual TV, and it'd have like the Microsoft slideshow, like the cube, which is the pictures, and it'd be like, it'd be those. I was also there for the beginning of 9cat. I put on the 10-hour compilation, and I would get ready for the day. Whatever that says about me, I don't know. Anyways, let's get into it. So my tier list is actually all people that I grew up watching. Of course, it's not everyone, and we're only going to do ages like 6 to 18. 18 is the cutoff because I have watched so many people. But yeah, here's my tier list. Okay, so I wanted to change up the actual like tiers because I did a little test round and I was getting confused with like the F and the S and all that, because what does that mean? Like superb? I don't know. We have like the top of the top, which is still watch, which is you have gained my loyalty so much that I am 20 years old watching your content. Love, I love you. I just don't watch your content now. Like, I like you. Okay. I think you're okay. No. Self-explanatory. Self-explanatory, I wanted to fit in. I was a weird child. I was one of those kids who was like watching Cartoon Network and like lying about watching Disney Channel to fit in with people, because I was like, when am I gonna grow up and watch the shows with humans in it? But I just never grew up. I still just watch cartoons. Question marks? I don't know what happened to them. They just kind of fell off the face of the earth for a bit. Or they might still be doing things, but I just don't know because I've never like looked back into them. Canceled. They're canceled. Okay. Where should we start? Let's start out strong. Canceled. Sky Does Minecraft. I had a big Sky Does Minecraft phase. Like, that was one of my first YouTubers that I got really, really into. And I remember making my Minecraft skin into a girl version of him. I remember Club Ice. I remember it just being so funny. I remember Team Craft. I remember all of it. I was obsessed. And then it went downhill. And in like 2020 or 2021, I watched this Nostalgia Craft. And then I remembered everything. And I was like, oh, bye. Anyways. Sky Does Minecraft is with the canceled category. Let's do, I don't know, I'm trying to give my opinion, but I feel like a lot of these people, I will spend forever here talking about them. Let's do Liza Koshy. Liza Koshy is going into wanted to fit in. I remember going to school and everyone was like, for $1? And I was like, shit, I gotta do some research. And so I looked her up and I like binge watched a bunch of her videos. And she was funny for her time, you know, and she's still doing good for herself. I saw she voice acted in K-pop Demon Hunters, which I did watch and I did enjoy. Kill me. She is like mother. She affected so many people in their humor long term. I just wanted to fit in, and that's why I started watching her, and that's all I watched her for, to be honest. Nothing against her. She's a funny girl. I picked that picture because I was like, oof. But yeah. Bayesian Canadian. I don't know what happened to you guys. I'll be honest here. I watched him because I was really into the Minecraft Hunger Games, and I had a huge crush on him. And I did not have a crush on his face review. I had a crush on the pixels, on the Minecraft skin. And when I started playing Roblox, I bought the same outfit that his Minecraft skin has, and I dressed up as a girl version of him as well. Next, ASF Jerome. I loved their little duo. I thought they were so fucking funny. I thought Jerome was one of the funniest ones. I always think of Olga in the bookcase.
Stuck in the bookcase, yes.
It's just fucking funny. Don't know what happened to him as well. He came on my For You page a little bit ago, actually. So he's doing stuff now, I think. I feel like you guys are seeing some of the people down here and you're like, oh. Because I'm doing the same thing. Let's do a self-explanatory one. Go away. I love Jenna Marbles. I do. I feel like I put her on a pedestal as well because of how she left the internet. I don't know. I just mad respect for her for that. She was so funny. She was so creative. I loved how, like, it'd be like a thirst trap intro with a, like, football armor. It'd be like the thirst trap, and then it'd be like making a soap bed for my dog. And I just really fuck with that. I love you, Jenna. Guys, a lot of these people I haven't done research on, so I feel like I might put them in a category, and they might belong in a different, more purple category. Planet Dolan. I loved the educational content. I did not like the cat girl. I did not like the cat girl. She made me uncomfortable. I feel like I was watching like some furry stuff, to be honest. And I have no hate against furries. I just, anything like anything like that, I don't know. They're going under no. I love Chad. I love Chad. I haven't watched Chad in a couple years. I don't know if Chad's still making stuff. I'm sure she is. But because it's only been a couple years, I'm putting under love instead of I don't know question marks. But yeah, I love you, Chad. Odd one's out. Controversial. It was good while it lasted. It was good when it was Subway. It was good until I was in class and one of my secret sworn enemies said Subway and I was a little upset. But then, so I forgave him for that. I forgave him for letting my childhood enemy watch him. But now I feel like he's a bit of a, like, he's just kind of here for the money, I feel like now, to be honest. And I'm sure he's still making good content. I haven't watched it in a long time, but I do feel like it's like a more of a business thing now. So I'm gonna put him under no. I'm sorry. Let's do Sizzin. I had a big Hamilton phase. I still love musicals. Everyone knows that about me. My favorite musical is falsettos. Sizzin, you're amazing. You're going under okay. I love you. You have beautiful art. It's just, you're just gonna go under okay. I have no reasoning. I'm sorry. I love you. But I love other people more. That's like an awful breakup. If someone fucking broke up with me and they're like, I love you, I just love other people more. I would get a gun. I don't know what I'd do with it yet, but I would get one. Steffo Sims, I would first like to make a public apology because I was obsessed with you and I stole your intro for my YouTube channel with my friends as a 14-year-old. So this is my public apology. And I do want to say, I like looked at her little picture, picking it out, and I was like, she's good looking. Like, I watched her because she was funny, but I would also watch her because she's beautiful. You're going under like. I'm trying to go more tough this time because in my first practice time, a lot of people were just going in love, and it was like completely like, let's get someone and still watch. This one's obvious. I still repost other things on my For You page. Freak Show. I feel like Freak Show shaped the generation. Freak Show was so funny. I see myself as more of a Haley Sharp if we're doing the claims. If you guys need to know, I'm more of a Haley. I feel like they were more of like a Twitch thing, but they did do like re-uploads, so I put them on here just because they were very like integral to me and like my friends. Define nuance. Let's do Shane Dawson. Shane Dawson, I was obsessed with you. I first watched you because I wanted to fit in, but then I got sucked in and I was like, damn, he's saying real shit. And I remember watching the Chuck E. Cheese stuff on the news and them being like, we do not reuse pizza, and I was like, oh fuck, they're getting away with it. But you're going in canceled. I bought your book and everything too. And I will say he did have some funny haha moments. I still think very often of the proposing on both knees. BuzzFeed Unsolved, I was so obsessed. I have their merch. I never got rid of their merch. It does not fit me anymore, but I'm too attached to get rid of it. So you're going in love. If you guys haven't noticed, a lot of these people are the same people, just different channels. I've got nothing to say about that. Ted Nivison, you're funny. I think of your Nerds Rope video very, very often. You are going in like... Actually did fall off the face of the earth, I feel like. He has not posted in like 5 years last time I checked. But he was fucking funny. Putting him in like, because I really liked his content and I really enjoyed it. And I think of his love or host with Minx sometimes. Speaking of Minx, Sinjin Drowning, where are you? I also think of the like thing where it's like Weston brought Minx to a party or something. I like Sinjin Drowning a lot, and they are funny. I just feel like I lose the like plot in a lot of their videos. Like I feel like there's a lot going on, but a whole lot of nothing at the same time. So I'm putting them under like. Let's get this one out the way. Okay, let's get this one out the way. Sniper Wolf. Sniper Wolf, I don't know. Let's put you under no, because I like the content, but I feel like a lot of it was just kind of bullying. And with that being said, I didn't like the boyfriend, because what was he bringing to the table? She is beautiful. She is beautiful. She could just do better. Am I recording? Oh, okay. Caroline Consnar? Super funny girl. Don't know what's happened to her. I don't. I has Cupquake. Integral to me. She raised me. That woman. She's snoring. I was obsessed with Minecraft Oasis. I was obsessed with her Sims series. I wanted to be the girls with the pink and blue hair so bad. I did not care if they were Sims. I wanted to be them. She's going under love. I think of Joby often still. One of my first heartbreaks. Jaden Animation, since we're on I Has Cupquake. She's funny. I like that she brought more representation to being asexual. Thank you for that. We're gonna go with okay. I liked her a lot. I don't know. She's just going there because I wanted to go there. How about that? I don't need to give you an explanation. Actually, I do, because the video is that. Shut up. How about that? Let's do Aphmau. Aphmau? I wanted to fit in. And Aphmau made me really uncomfortable, to be honest, but I wanted to fit in because it was like 3rd grade. And the hoes were watching Aphmau. And I remember watching and being like, this is uncomfortable. This is really uncomfortable for me. Which I want to talk, because my ass was role-playing on Roblox, but I was like, this feels weird. Because why are they all in love with her? Why are they all in love with her when Kawaii-chan was right there? And why is Kawaii-chan straight? Okay, Joey Graceffa, I wanted to fit in. I like you, Joey. I liked you a lot. I was not going to buy the Survive the Night, though. I wasn't. I did just watch him because I wanted to fit in, and that's why I kept watching him, because I kept wanting to fit in. Controversial take. Jay Schlatt, I love you. Still watch him. I still watch him. He is so funny. I was so into the SMP Live. I loved it so much. I loved Schlatt's point of view. I feel like he made it. He made it so funny. Any video with him, he stood out so bad. I saw Schlattcoin, and it was like a universe, like, prophecy. Lauren, go scam people. I haven't done it yet, but maybe one day. I still haven't decided if I want to be called Lauren on here or if I want to be called Venus, you know, or like Venus Mars. I don't know. Because I like how Vanilla Mace has, like, they call her Vanilla. But on the other hand, I'm just me. You know, I have like 5 subscribers and like 3 of them are also me. So, anyways, Schlatt, maybe controversial, up there. I tried to watch his Dream SMP days. I could never get into it. I didn't like the Dream SMP. I'm gonna be honest. Hey, Schlatt though. Love you. Call Me Carson canceled. Call Me Carson was like my 9/11 of people being canceled, because I was so into him, and not into him, but into him and his content during his time, you know, during his era. But things happened, and I remember so vividly. It was like the beginning of the year, like January, and I stayed at my sister's apartment, and I spent the night there, and I woke up and I looked on Instagram, and someone had posted something about Carson on their story, and I was like, this is my first time ever thinking this, but I was like, I should look this up on Twitter. And I looked it up on Twitter, and I read all the messages, and I was It's like, I feel like the pit in my stomach. I remember it so vividly, and I do think about it often. And I will say, I did look at his channel the other day, and he did start uploading again, which kind of caught me off guard, because I was like, guys, I really like this picture of Shane Dawson. I like the face that he's making. The like, it's reminding me of Roblox. I've been really into Roblox lately, guys. Scribble Juice. I really like Scribble Juice. I really had an animation phase. Scribble Juice is going in okay. Actually, I'm gonna put her with like, because I liked her more than Jaden, to be honest. Brandon Rogers, I feel like he shaped a lot of us as a person. He was really funny. Is really funny. I did watch Hasman Hotel. That's not the one he's in. I watched both of them. I watched the one where he's Blitzo. I watched that one as well. I'm gonna put him with Love because I feel like he shaped a lot of us. Venturian Tale, what happened? I did look up Venturian Tale right before this, and I did see a lot of stuff. So I'm actually gonna watch a few videos after I filmed this. I remember being a kid and watching them and then going on Roblox and quoting them, and people would be like, "You watch Venturian Tale?" And I'd be like, "Yes." Do you? Field Trip. Field Trip. I'm sorry guys, you're gonna hate me. Love. Field Trip inspired me. Field Trip made me want to make this channel. I rewatched their videos and I was like, yeah. With that, Lunch Club. I know it's like a weird opinion because he's there, but with love. I loved the group together. I really did. They also inspired me to make YouTube videos. I remember being a kid and like wanting to make videos like them so bad and trying to make it with my friends, but it just never went as I planned. Travis, I loved you. I'm saying that about everyone. Travis, I enjoyed you. You're going in okay. I loved you, but I loved other people more. I'm sorry. He was very funny. He was really funny. But I also only watched him, and I only watched him in SMP Live. So, Drew Monson, love. I love Drew Monson. I was sat in on his videos. I was, oh my god. I really loved him. I really did. I still love him. Emergency Intercom. And I know I'm one to talk because I put Field Trip up here, but I feel like they're two different people. Because I feel like that's such drastic different eras of them that it's not the same person. Maybe that's dumb. But yeah, I stopped watching them for like a while before they got canceled, to be honest here. Josiah. I still watch Josiah. Josiah was the funniest fucking one. Josiah is so talented. Josiah, I think, is one of the funniest people on this earth. I love all of his TikToks. I comment on way more of them than I should. They're just so funny to me. He is so naturally hilarious to me. I love him so much. And he's also very talented. Shout out Greer. PewDiePie. I loved PewDiePie so much. I watched PewDiePie for a long time. When it was Happy Wheels and Timmy and like the Barrels. Amnesia. I was way too young to be watching him, by the way. Whenever he got into Minecraft again, I watched him a lot. I had Sven as my lock screen on my phone, and people did make fun of me for it, and I did deserve it. But he's going with canceled. Some things I just can't forget. Life with Mac. Okay. Life with Mac, you were cool. Actually, Life with Mac, I don't know what happened to you, but I'm gonna still put you with okay. Quackity. I loved his videos so much. I really was obsessed. Like, I would watch all his videos. I wanted the Habibi merch so bad. I'm putting him with love, but I got an eye on him. I didn't watch the Dream SMP stuff, but I did clock the recent AI stuff. First of all, Snarled. I really watched them a lot. I loved Snarled. I heard Ruby left. I don't know how it would go without Ruby, but apparently they're still making content, so good for them. Albert stuff. I don't know where to put him here. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like he could fit in two categories. He could fit in two categories. Which do I go with? I don't know. I really loved Albert stuff. I remember when he switched over to Flamingo. And I will say, I do watch the re-uploads still. It was just such a staple. I remember coming home from school, and I was always way too old to be watching him, by the way, but I would watch it, and yeah, and he's still so funny. Okay, I'm gonna put him with Love. He could go here, but I don't know. Flamingo, still watch. Flamingo is so funny. They could both be on still watch, actually. I say that like they're different people, but I don't know. I love him so much. I still watch his videos. I'm way too old to be watching his videos. I was way too old to begin with when I started watching his videos. I remember I was obsessed with him, so I bought his merch, and it was the Flim Flam merch, and I still have it. And I was like kind of embarrassed because I was older. I wore it to school, which is so dumb because I didn't want anyone to know that I watched him, because I was like, what, I'm too old to be watching Roblox content, which I still play Roblox and I still watch Roblox content. You're never too old, guys. You like what you like. But I wore it to school, and I remember that one of my teachers was like, what does Flim Flam mean? And I was like, and I didn't know what to say, and I was like, it's a brand. It's a brand. And he was like, okay. I never wore it to school again, but I did wear it a lot around the house. Anyways, he's funny. But I don't know why I wore the merch to school when I didn't want anyone to know I was like watching him. Like, I was just so proud that I wore it anyways. But I remember like going and being like, oh shit, I'm no longer ashamed of you, Flamingo. J&G, Love. I've been watching him with both eras, you know, of Flamingo stuff. He's just funny. He's just funny. He's very creative, I will say that. We have our last one. And you're probably like, what the fuck? And I agree, what the fuck? Logan Paul. I was a part of the Low Gang. I will say he would go here. I did want to fit in. I did. Oh! Okay, we'll put him there for a minute. I didn't want to fit in. I did want to fit in. And that's why he would be in there. That's why I started watching him, because everyone was Low Gang or Jake Paul or... And then one day I came home from school and he uploaded a new video, and now he's in here because I remember watching the video. I remember watching it, and I remember guys, I think someone's hanging there, and I remember being like, I don't know. I just remember it so vividly because I was like, what the fuck? Like, why is he videoing this? And yeah, and I remember like someone came up to me, like someone older than me, was like, Lauren, like I saw the thing about Logan Paul, like don't you watch him? And I was like, do I? Like, but yeah, here's my tier list. I don't know, I love a lot of people. Some of these people probably belong in the canceled list. Anyways, thank you for watching. Comment something below. Tell me something. Overshare to me. Tell me your deepest trauma in the comments, guys. I got like 5 viewers, so me on my other account, comment something crazy. I don't know. I probably won't, but maybe. Thank you guys for watching. I have a lot of opinions. You need more opinions? I got you. But yeah. Thanks, guys. Bye.